So hey guys, what's up? This is Ezekiel, and welcome back to the next episode of the Battle Cats Revolution series. Woo! So, in the last video, we talked about the robot faction, and so for today, we're going to be moving on to the next theme, which happens to be sports. Oh yes! So for all you sports lovers out there, then you might enjoy this episode, or if not, then, well, you might still enjoy the episode, because it's still part of the Battle Cats Revolution series. So, anyways, let's just get right into the cats right here. So we got the first cat right here, the Sports Day cat. So you can think of this as more like a fan of sports, or, you know, a participant of the sports club right here, which is what these guys are called, the sports club, of course. So we've got the Sports Day cat. Then the next guy we have here is the weightlifter cat. So this is the cat that you can sort of think of it as a metaphorical sort of sense. He lifts the team to victory, or gives them the inspiration and motivation that they need to succeed. Then you have the pole vaulter cat, which also sort of does the same thing, but she more or less helps the team jump over obstacles that may be in the team's way in terms of goals, or like actual things that are literally in the way, so she'll pole vault everyone to victory. Then we got the butterfly cat, which is sort of, you know, the swimmer of the team. Whether or not there's competitions where there's swimming events and stuff, or if they're just, you know, partying in a pool or something, then this guy's obviously great for all those things. And then you got the actual, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not like the leader per se, it's like the, what's the word for it for like clubs and stuff, where you have like just the main person that leads. Well, anyways, whatever, we're gonna call her the leader. Well, you got the wrestling cat as the leader, so she's the strongest of all of the cats in the sports club right here, and everyone listens to her, respects her, and she's, you know, pretty, just freaking strong in general. So that's what we got today for this team right here. Now I realize there's a few other cats that I could have put on this team that are sports related, but obviously I want to stick to just the core 5, and I want to try to showcase different cats as much as possible, so, you know, that's my reasoning. But anyways, for the team motive right here, so you got the club that was sort of just doing their own thing, you know, their team activities and stuff like that, and then you have the bosses that sort of come by and they start hating on these guys because they're just like, wow, sports are like so lame, you guys are like, you know, way too athletic and stuff, and then they're just kind of butthurt about it, and then the leader's just like, you know what, that's just so disrespectful, we're kind of just doing our own activity. The point of a club, of course, is just people coming together and doing their own thing, you know, whether or not that's like Dungeons and Dragons or sports, or even, I don't know, like watching grass grow. Like, you got all these clubs that just do this because they want to do this, so obviously they're not going to take some disrespect from these bosses right here, so obviously these cats are sort of pissed off, so they're going to be fighting all 6 bosses in order to regain some dignity and, you know, fighting for what they believe for, which is just, you know, independence of clubs, doing whatever they want to do, essentially. So we're going to get straight into the battles right here, starting with the first boss, and we're gonna see how this goes right here. So in terms of like the actual technical aspects of this team, I feel like it's pretty good. We have most of the bases covered. We don't necessarily have a spam cat unless the Sports Day cat sort of counts as one, but not really, because like it's a little bit expensive. It's only gonna be kind of prominent as a spam cat if we actually sort of get our worker cat level ups to you know, a fair amount. But in terms of everything else, we should be pretty fine. Like, we got the pole vaulter cat, which is going to be our long range attacker. We got the weightlifter cat, which should do some area attack damage, as well as has a little bit of range to it as well. Swimmer cat's just good against flying units, and we've already established that having an anti-flying unit on the team is also really, really good. You got the wrestler cat, which is sort of like the super tank, crazy, awesome, you know, super unit, of course. And then, well, the Sports Day cat. Actually, I think the Sports Day cat might have a little bit of range right there. I don't think it's actually a true spam cat necessarily, so I guess we're just gonna have to see how that's all gonna roll right here. So truly, we have no spam cats, which might be a problem, but we're just gonna have to see right here. So obviously, these guys just wrecked the first guy. I guess the first, you know, the giant head dude just wasn't really super fit or anything like that, so he wasn't really able to save himself from that mess right there. But we're going to be moving on to the, oh, that is the wingman talking to me, but we're going to move on to the next battle right here, which is the Red Emperor dude. Now, the Sports Day or not the sports day cat, sorry, the wrestler cat should be able to do something great here. And actually, oh, I didn't even notice. Another unintentional cat combo right there, but the way it goes, I don't know. If a cat combo happens to be present within the team lineup, then we're just going to use it, but if not, then we're not. So that's why we only use 5 cats right here too, as the other reason, just to make sure that we keep things nice and, you know, as fair as we can right here. I mean, like, obviously, like I said before in previous videos, obviously there's going to be differences in the teams, like for technical aspects, but for thematical, aesthetical purposes, then, you know, we're just going to sort of keep it this way. So there goes the Red Emperor right there. The Sports Day Cats, they take a bit of a hit right there, but they seem to be doing just fine right there. So, you know, that's the power of, like, I guess, participation and just strength in numbers and all that fun stuff. So actually, like, yeah, four members every time we summon a Sports Day Cat right here, just increasing the club, you know, to its greatness and stuff. But we're able to pretty much easily take down the Red Emperor, so that's what you get, Red Emperor dude, for, you know, saying that the club's, you know, too sporty and, you know, too athletic and stuff, then that we have to stay inside and not stay outside, you see. It's kind of a funny thing, too, I guess, just as a totally separate note. I remember just seeing, like, a picture on Instagram where it's, like, it showed two scenarios. The first scenario was parents back in like the 1800s or something, where like they're, or not 1800s, sorry, like maybe just like in the 1900s, where they're dragging kids outside from inside because they're spending too much time inside playing video games and stuff, and then vice versa. Like, you know, nowadays apparently it seems to be the opposite, where like kids spend too much time playing outside, so they bring them back inside. So I don't know, it's kind of like, or it might have been the other way around, actually. I'm pretty sure, nah, actually, yeah, it makes more sense if it was the other way around. I think it was the other way around, where the parents actually drag the kids back inside because they played outside too much back in the days, and now they bring them outside because they play too much inside. So I think that's how it was supposed to go. Anyways, I just made it really confusing for you guys, so you can probably ignore what I just said, but hopefully it sort of made sense. Anyways, we're going to move on to the next guy right here, which is the Bun Bun Cat. So I'm sort of having high hopes right here because we got the Stormer Cat, got the small defense boost, so really it shouldn't be too bad, but if it is bad, then I don't know, but it shouldn't be bad though, because the Stormer Cat should have, I think, quadruple damage to all of those kinds of enemies right there. So we're going to slowly summon these guys. I might have summoned them a little bit too late, but I don't think it matters because the weightlifter cat though, like, I guess if we're just talking strictly about looks right here, like, he is looking like pretty freaking deadly right there. Imagine you like drop that thing on someone, like, Jesus Christ, that's gonna do quite a number right there. So we're gonna wait a little bit though before we send out the Stormer Cat, because I know the Stormer Cat's like a lot faster versus these guys, so I don't really want them to be too inconsistent in terms of like their speed and stuff. We want to try to bring them all together as much as we can. We're gonna summon another team leader right here. This happens just to be the twin sister of the first leader, so if you're wondering why they look exactly the same, that's why. But I think now is a good time to start sending out the Stormer Cats right here, just to add a little bit of support right here, just because they have butterflies and stuff. But I think we're pretty good right now. I mean, we have a really high surplus of money right here, and that's probably because they're sending a lot of enemies that happen to drop a fair amount of, you know, gold and stuff, so it's going to make it a little bit easier. But I think it should be fine. I mean, we're just going to have to see the first hit, how it goes. I'm pretty sure the only cat that I feel like would die really fast is probably the Sports Day Cat, obviously. But everyone else should be able to take at least like 1 or 2 hits, I would assume. But we're already attacking the base right here, which is awesome, pretty stellar. Sort of stacking up on all the enemies right there, which should be not too bad. I mean, they're all gonna die like pretty easily to the probably the weightlifter cat or something. But there's the Bun Bun right there. Got a bunch of other cats in the way, and as I expected it, okay, so it looks like taking a substantial amount of hits right here. However, the Stormer Cats seem to be doing a fair amount of damage right here, yeah. And the Pole Vaulter Cats, of course, since they're at the very back, they're actually able to sort of survive this. So I think this is actually, again, like, it's not, you know, a true, like, balanced team, because, like, there's no true spam cat, but we still have all the bases covered. So really, it's this battle was pretty easy, let's say. Yeah, up to my expectations right here. So able to defeat the Bun Bun pretty easily. Another boss dies to the power of, like, you know, I guess club independence of doing what you want to do, as I just said very early in the video. Yeah, very successful battle. In the first video that I made for the Sushi Squad, or sorry, it might have been the Sushi Squad or the Dancing Crew, one of those videos, but someone was just like, top 10 anime background stories right here. These motives that I'm giving. Honestly, it's like, I don't know, it's not like as substantial or super crazy like an anime backstory, but I'm flattered that these motives could potentially be something of that caliber. But you know, just wanted to put that out there because, you know, I do read the comments and stuff. I might not reply to every single one of them just because, you know, but I do read them. I honestly do. And I talk to them with my girlfriend sometimes, just like, you know, mentioning the comments and stuff, or just, you know, thinking about them in my own personal time. But anyways, beat the first set right there, which is awesome. Get it, sets, because it sort of makes sense with like sports related theme right here, because, you know, like it's like sets of like in like exercise or workouts, stuff like that. But anyways, gonna go to the first boss right here, which is the flying alien dude. And honestly, I don't know, every time like we face this guy, it's like with the new teams, like this is the fourth time with the fourth team, of course. But I don't know, I guess I always like I overestimate them or underestimate them. I think it's overestimating them. It's like I just think that they're really, really strong, then they're actually not that strong. So, you know, it kind of turns out to be not disappointing, but just like, you know, it's a lot easier than I would have expected it to be. But so far, so good. Beat the first core weaklings right there, so it's not too bad. These cats are sort of slow though, especially that weightlifter guy, so I'm not sure if they're gonna get hit right there. The only cat that might be in real danger is probably the pole vaulter cat, because she's got a little bit of range right there. But man, look at that, like, geez, like, I feel like, man, each of these cats individually, like, seem to do just so much damage. Like, you saw that the pole vaulter cat's able to, like, really, like, literally knock back the alien dude. And that only really happens when it's, like, really, really strong, so, or, that only happens when the attack damage is enough to, like, push them back, sort of thing, so it's pretty impressive, I must say. But regardless right here, able to beat the alien boss pretty easily, so nothing too crazy right there. And I'm going to try not to yell too much, because, you know, I can tell. The greatest thing about this Elgato game capture card is that it actually tells you, or shows you a monitor of how loud you're speaking. So if I'm talking too loud, then obviously got to tone down the voice just a little bit right here, because I'm a little bit excited. But now we're going to move on to the Valkyrie cat, which seems to give teams a bit of trouble. The first two teams, not successful. Third team was able to do it because, you know, they're just the freaking, got the freaking assault rye right there. But we're going to see how this goes. So, I mean, so far it's been pretty good. I feel like the cats might be able to hold themselves back, but it's really going to be mostly, I feel like, the sports stakes cats, and probably the wrestler cat too, because they're like the utmost front fighters, and then everyone else behind them. Well, the swimmer cats, of course, but yeah, the swimmer cats are sort of, I don't know, I feel like they're sort of different though. Like, all these cats are obviously different, but I feel like just the utmost front fighters are going to be the wrestler cat and the sports stake cat. Everyone else is going to just be support, more or less. So, I'm going to start summoning the entire sports club right here if we can. I'll actually summon the swimmer's cat as well. I realized that swimmer's cat might move a lot faster, but I think, you know, we might need a little bit of speed right here to make this nice and great right here. So here we go, swimmer's cat, like as you see, it was able to do like the finishing blow right there to the alien kangaroo, which is awesome. We're gonna try to summon more of these guys right here. Try to build up the worker cat level as much as we can as well, while summoning really powerful units right here. Okay, got the swimmer's cat sort of going ham right there, but hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. Swimmer cats are able to one-shot the dogs. They are level 40, so I mean, these cats are definitely not weak. They're very, very strong. Which is great, so it's probably going to be helpful for the fight right here, but there we go. The Valkyrie cat is summoned right there. I did see that the swimmer cats are able to at least take 1 or 2 hits before they go down. The wrestler cats are able to take, like, you know, 2 or 3 hits before they go down, but you know, even with their strength, they're just not able to do it, so, okay. I think we're gonna have to play a little bit more careful here. Most of these cats are pretty expensive, but I guess as an offset, it takes a little bit of time to summon them once again, so maybe it's not all that bad. But really, I think the true MCs of this fight's gonna be probably the pole vaulter cats and the sports days cats. They're gonna be the ones that are going to hold them off, and I think. But, like, even the more truer MC is going to be the swimmer cat, because, like, they're the ones that actually do have, like, the massive damage against the Valkyrie cat. Everyone else is sort of just there as support. Wrestler cat's going to try at their best. I mean, they're really slow. Can do a fair amount of damage, though. Can take a few hits, especially, but, I don't know, we're just going to have to see. But so far, we're definitely doing a great job holding them back. Like, they're way back here. They're not getting anywhere close to our base, so there's definitely hope to be done right here, but that battle bear is gonna get a lot stronger all of a sudden, so it might be a little bit scary. Our money intake is staying above 5,000, which is great. Because if it were to go lower, then that might be an issue right here. It's getting a lot closer right here. Not great. I don't see that we're able to land a hit right here. Okay, so the pole vaulter cat doesn't necessarily have long range, but it's long enough for it to just sort of do enough right here. Okay. Swimmer cats just gotta keep doing their thing. There's no more other alien support cats to, well, other than the seal right there that's just been summoned, but I can see sort of an issue right here now is that every time the swimmer cats try to get close enough, they're not fast enough to land the hit right there, so that might be an issue right here. Not sure how that's gonna work, but now it's just gotten a lot worse because the Valkyrie has that attack boost, which is gonna make things just even harder than it has to be, but really, I feel like the only cat at this point that can actually probably take a few hits before they can actually hit the Valkyrie is probably the wrestler cat, so it's going to be up to the leader right here, of course, to sort of bring the team to victory. And maybe the wrestler cat too. I keep forgetting the wrestler cat has a fair amount of HP as well, but still, I've got to get rid of all these support cats right here. I'm expecting that alien piggy to come out at some point because that's what it seems to be the case every single time. Come on, weightlifter cat. Oh, no, don't hit the hits. Oh, good, she survived the hits. Come on. Oh, getting knocked back now from that, from the kangaroo, but he dies, though, which is good. So, Valkyrie cat is slowly but surely approaching, just a little bit closer, but we're still holding strong right here. Come on, guys. Gotta stay motivated, just, you know, no matter how hard the fight might be, or in this case, the game. Or I guess you could say fight, depends if you're the wrestler cat, let's say, but you know, how hard the fight, no matter how hard the fight is, you gotta stay motivated, stay strong, stay inspirational, just 100% effort before you give up or anything like that. You can't give up, because obviously if you give up, then, you know, we're gonna lose, but in a metaphorical sense, you just can't. And look at that, see, the speech, giving a speech to sport teams especially definitely motivates them to victory, because you can see I did that, these guys were able to take them down, and now we're attacking the base on our way to victory, essentially, which is awesome. So, it's good, guys, you did good, but it's not over yet, of course. Just keep fighting, because obviously they might send out the piggy, or something like that, where it might just make things a little bit more troublesome than it has to be, so do all the damage that you guys can. My goodness, look at that, and there goes the base. Score is not the greatest, because it took a little bit of time, but, you know what, it's fair, it's fair. Now, obviously, that's the boss that's dead, so on to the final boss, the one that initiated the, you know, the hate towards the sports club, and that's going to be the awakened, alien Bahamut cat, I think so, yeah, so it's gonna be a bit difficult right here, a little bit scared, because, you know, it's a very difficult level, but, I feel like, I have faith in these guys, so we're just gonna have to see how this goes. They're actually doing spectacular on time, too, like, it's only been, like, 18 minutes, which, compared to the other videos, they've almost been, like, you know, past the 20-minute marker, but, gonna see how this goes, so I'm thinking that, let's see, forget which cat they summon that gives us the most issues right here. I think it's kangaroo cat or something like that. I'm not sure. No, it's the poodle. It's the poodle, I think. So what we're gonna do right here is gonna actually start with the pole vaulter cat to see how that goes. Okay, a little one shot, which is great. It's gonna summon the wrestler cat as well, and we're just gonna see how this goes right here, because this will judge if I should start summoning like the wrestler cats or not. Definitely taking substantial damage right there. Sports state cats are getting one shot, which is not great, but you know, I think it's doable. So we're gonna try to focus on mostly range guys for the moment, just so we can sort of build up something before we get crazy. I think that should be okay. Should be okay, yeah. Don't summon the swimmer cats or anything like that. Let's just wait for these guys to build up right here, because a little bit scared actually. Goodness, because like seeing how the Bahamut cat like just truly wrecked us before, wasn't the greatest thing. And that's not really good. I don't really want the pole vaulter cat, sorry, to go too fast, but I think it should be fine now. Okay. So, I'm gonna try to conserve the money right here. Don't have a lot to go off of at the moment, so I don't know. Whew, a little bit nervous right here I am, but we're gonna see. So there he goes, crazy Bahamut cat. There is just always that slight delay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so our entire team, the entire club's going down right there, which is not great. Okay, guys, come on. Really? Okay, this might not be good. This might be a flop. This might be the end right here already. So these guys could just hold off. I mean, like, okay, truly the one thing that I feel like would actually probably do it right here is if like we were able to summon these spam cats just fast enough and they were a little bit cheaper, but oh god, he's already attacking the base. Oh, it takes 3 hits. Oh god, that's pretty bad. Goodness. And we only did like very little damage to him too, 4% out of the 100. So I guess the hate was too much. The hate was too strong for our team's motivation to actually overcome it, which is unfortunate. But it's fine. It's fine. They can resume their activities. It's just going to be known that they weren't able to stand up against those bosses right there. So I still think it was a valiant effort, a lot of effort. They probably just gotta train a lot harder, and then maybe they can come back and we could see a difference or something. But I guess that's basically it for the sports club right here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Battle Cats Revolutions videos in the future. If you guys have any more team suggestions, or sorry, theme suggestions that you would like me to try out, then just leave them in the comment section below, and expect to see them at some point in the future, as I will consider them and stuff. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it. Actually, just one thing I want to say. I have noticed that this series has been doing pretty well over the course of like just the 4 videos, including this one that's been going on so far. So I was actually thinking of like sort of stopping at like, let's say episode 10 for example, but if the series does actually really well up till that point, then I may continue off from there to do even more episodes. But we're just gonna have to see, just because I'm not, still sort of unsure about how long we can keep the series up going, but I think we can go for a while. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I want to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Woo!